What up? It's KP the Spice Chick. So I am up early in the morning and I had to record right now. Usually this is my preparation time, but I had to record this morning because I just really wanted to say something about Pettyfest. And for those of you who don't know, Pettyfest to me is synonymous with the Oklahoma City Golden State matchup. And I call it Pettyfest. You know what? I'm not even going to explain to you why I call it Pettyfest. All you have to do is just look at the fans of Oklahoma City. And if you still have to question, or if you even have to question me after seeing that, then I don't know what to tell you. But we are now a couple days removed from Pettyfest Part 3. And for those of you who have been living under a rock, Golden State won again. Kevin Durant dominated again. 30 plus points, nail in the coffin type of game. Because towards the end of the game he shot some 3-pointer from almost halfway to the parking lot, just to put the nail in the dagger, or in the coffin. So what bothers me about the whole Pettyfest situation is the pettiness. I'm all about watching some pettiness go down. I'm all about people, the competition. I'm all about booing players, just like Steve Kerr said. But he said, don't boo the player, whatever he said. It's your guy, so I expect him to say that. But I'm all about pettiness, but this is on another level. Like, this is like, if you're an Oklahoma City fan, you're like, okay, I'm embarrassing myself at this point, but you don't even see it. It's like this raging ex-girlfriend who is so emotionally hurt by the breakup that they don't even see what they're doing. They're going out there and keying cars and slashing tires and, all that crazy stuff. And don't see how crazy they're acting. Or they do and just don't care. That is what we were seeing on Saturday. It was just a very, very big emotional response. And let's just go back to the beginning of this particular matchup. When I woke up at 7 in the morning, Saturday morning, okay, and I saw Hannah Storm reporting SportsCenter on the road from Oklahoma City in February, a week before the All-Star game, I was like, what? What are you doing here? No, like, seriously, what are you doing here? And then it looked like college game day back there, okay? Because they had signage and people. They had people camping out at Kevin Durant's hotel, the Warriors hotel, the night before with signage and all that foolery and shenanigans. So, okay, fast forward back to 7 o'clock Saturday morning when I'm watching Hannah Storm and my mouth is still like, for real? She was interviewing the mayor of Oklahoma City, and you could tell the mayor was like all in his feelings too, because he was like, yeah, he was like the most popular guy in Oklahoma City. He was the face of the city. And then he just left. He didn't talk like that, but like that's basically what he said. But I'm like, you're interviewing the mayor of Oklahoma City on a Saturday morning of a regular season game, yo? Come on, man. And then, okay, so then it looks like college game day behind him, right? And then there's like this random cupcake. I'm sure you guys have seen the cupcake at this point. There's a random cupcake behind him. Just walking around. Whatever. And it has like the Golden State logo. So I'm like, who paid for this? Who did this? So then, fast forward to the game itself. Okay? And then you got every time he touches the ball, before the game, during warm-ups, before the game starts, during starting lineups, and then probably the first 2 quarters, before they realized they were going to get blown out and lose for the 3rd time in this matchup. They stopped booing by the time they realized they were going to lose. Because what are you gonna do at that point? Boo, boo, like boo. What does it matter to them? What does it matter to KD? He's having a good game. They have a winning record. They've only lost at that point 8 games all year. What's booing going to do? You thought that was going to break him? That's the only reason why you boo people, and in the way in which they're doing it. And I wasn't there live, but you can only imagine what was being said in person to the people that were closer to the floor, from the people that were closer to the floor. So props to KD for not pulling any kind of Dwight Howard stuff where Dwight Howard gets all childish and talks back to the fans who like, you suck, Dwight Howard. And he's like, yeah, you suck. KD didn't do that. He might. Now, I did see him stick his tongue out at a fan when he was walking to the locker rooms for halftime in the tunnel. But that was the extent of it that I saw. And what, booing? What's booing going to do? He's still going to win. He's still getting paid. He's still on a good team. He's everything that you're annoyed about. Like, it's been 7 months already. Don't be the bitter ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend that can't get over it. Like, it just makes you look bad now. Like, no matter what happened in the breakup, you look bad now because you are acting so very petty. So, what can we learn from this situation? First of all, Oklahoma City is on a whole new level of pettiness. Like, even Philadelphia fans aren't like that. You know what I mean? Like, Philadelphia fans you're afraid of. Like, don't mess with a Philadelphia fan. Like, Sixers, Eagles, whatever. Okay? So, what can we learn from this? We can learn how to handle losing our favorite athletes better. I suggest that the people from Oklahoma City that have such an issue or are still very salty about KD leaving, talk to the people who, when LeBron made the decision, okay, how long it took them to get over it, that time between the decision when he came back, like how did you deal with this? Did you meditate? Did you shun basketball? Did you stop watching SportsCenter? Like, what'd you do? Like, get some advice from those people and then get over it. Because you look foolish, Oklahoma City fan. So I just had to say that this morning. But let me know what you think. Do you think that they were being foolish? Do you think that it was so petty it was embarrassing for them? Or do you think that they're right to be, those fans are right to be coming at KD the way so hard, the way that they were so passionate? Let me know in the comments at KP Sports Chick on YouTube. Of course, you can find me anytime at kpsportschick.com. Find all my social media links at both of those locations. So I'll talk to you soon.